you're going to see on this chart, this is more of the spiritual like aspect. This is customized for the spiritual types of things that we welcome into our lives, right? So childhood trauma, abuse, pornography, sexual sin, witchcraft, unforgiveness, substance abuse. These are all things that where our roots could come from. Then these cause these types of thoughts and emotions: fear, rejection, bitterness, low self-esteem, anger, lust, shame, confusion, obsession, resentment, isolation, addiction, escapism, right? And as you can see, these are the spirits associated with those things. Spirit of fear, spirit of rejection, spirit of bitterness. God did not create you to have these spirits. So if you're looking at this and you feel like any of these spirits are upon you, know that these spirits is not who you're meant to be. And through the power of God, we can rebuke these spirits and give you the spirit of love, give you the spirit of kindness, give you the spirit of God, the Holy Spirit. Welcoming the Holy Spirit to replace all these in your life, right? Here goes the study here. If you want to know the question, can you give me a deep Bible study on how to avoid inviting demonic spirits into your life? Maybe discuss types of demonic spirits and give examples of people in the Bible with bad spirits. So there's 8 spirits that we're going to go over today. Proverbs 4:23 is the first one. So it basically saying you are a gatekeeper. It's super important to understand that we have control. We gatekeep what comes into our lives, and that's why we just kind of went over like that tree of life, showing you the roots, the environment, and the leaves. Proverbs 4:23: keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it springs the issues of life. There is great reward to the ones who guard their heart, keeping it for wisdom, to enjoy life flowing from their heart like a pleasant and bountiful water spring. The unguarded heart sees a choking and restriction to the joy and pleasantness of life. The metaphor implies not only that the life has its fountain in the heart, but it also that the direction which it takes is determined by the heart. So they telling you to guard your heart, to be careful on the things that flow from your heart, because that's how the trajectory of your life basically goes. So when I think of like the heart, I think of the environment that we're in. So even though you might not have been in a place to where you control the roots, but you are in a place where you control the environment. And that environment, it will impact what's on your heart. And a lot of times it's sad when, the things that we can't control hurt us, and we might operate out of a place of bitterness, hate, unforgiveness. Like those are all decisions that we make based off of the environment that we're in. And when we're operating out of that, what kind of leaves will that lead to in our lives? That's something we really have to think about as Christians, right? So let's go on to the next verse. Ephesians 4:27, it says, neither give place to the devil. So let's read the full thing. Therefore, putting away lying, let each one of you speak truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath, nor give place to the devil. So I love that we broke that down. So basically it's saying like when you're angry, you have a decision. You take control. You could allow the enemy to control your heart and you go to sleep angry, or you could be angry and then pray and ask God for guidance and then still operate out of a place of love and forgiveness. And by doing that, you're not allowing a place for the devil at your table, right? You're not welcoming negative, evil spirits into your life because you're choosing light, you're choosing God, you're choosing faith, right? So that's super important. Here goes like various spirits, right? So spirit of rebellion. Common entry points. So like I said, there's entry points for us to welcome these spirits into our life. The spirit of rebellion could come from pride and disobedience.